The last few weeks have been weird. There's no doubt about that. I never in a million years thought that I would be sitting here filming this video in my makeshift homeschool room to teach my kids and in my lounge clothes on Easter Sunday. I won't lie, the last few weeks have been hard for me, as I'm sure it's been hard for a lot of you as well. I've cried, whispered many prayers, spent many nights staring at the ceilings, thinking about all the different things going on in the world. I've talked to my husband about relentless fears that we've both had and concerns for the world and our community and our YMCA. There have also been wonderful moments, little gifts, like a pause, if you will, moments that we are getting with our kids that we'll never get back, moments to play in the dirt and run around as a family, moments to watch my kids learn at home, lots of family dinners, a lot more even breakfast, lunches, snacks, and more snacks. There's just been a lot more time of loving the people in front of us and spending more one-on-one time instead of being caught up in the go, go, go of everyday life. Yeah, here we are on Easter Sunday, and this morning I was reading from the book of John, the story of Jesus' death, and I was struck by Mary Magdalene's devotion to Jesus and his death and his burial. How she continued to show up. I was struck by how Judas betrayed Jesus, Peter denied him, and how the disciples scattered. And in that moment, thinking about that story, it struck me of how little hope they must have all felt, how isolated and alone, kind of the same way that a lot of us are all feeling right now. But then it struck me in the story how Mary goes back and how she's reunited with Jesus after she finds the tombs empty. And how in that moment of seeing him, her hope was restored because she knew that he had fulfilled the promise and he had defeated death and he had defeated the grave and had rose again. And through his resurrection, everything was restored. And so that's the hope that Easter has given me and my family. In our moments of isolation and feeling separated and apart and scared and not knowing what the future is going to look like, not knowing who to listen to or who to follow, we have the promise of Jesus, and we have the promise of following him and in knowing that through his life, through his death, and through his resurrection, death was defeated, and our hope can be in him. I've had an amazing day with my family today. We got to worship together virtually on our couch with our dog, who thinks she's the queen of the house and isn't gonna know what to do when we go back to regular life. We got to dye Easter eggs. My husband got to patch a wall where our youngest son, Elliot, put a ping pong table through it. And we've laughed about that. We've baked. We've done all kinds of things together. I hope that you've taken today to have a great day with your family. Happy Easter from the Y to you.